Now that there are everyone talking about crypto, the ones that you never thought they would talk about crypto, it's when you are giving up. Now that everyone is saying crypto is dead, the major players, the ones that you always wanted, they are telling you what's coming. And most of you still think that crypto is dead and that we are going through a bear market and all those doom and gloom things that you don't know. It's not my position. And today I'm going to show you that. Today I'm going to show you who is talking about crypto that never talked before, the major shift we are seeing, and why maybe holding is not that a bad strategy. So welcome to today's session, today's therapy show, a place where we share everything. Sometimes we cry together when we open our portfolios, but this, it's crypto. And if you want high returns, you need to handle the volatility. And that's what I'm going to show you today, because today I have a real examples of several assets that if you hold, even if you sold at the top and still did the same DCA every month, what will be the better strategy? So I want to know what you think. I want to know your opinion. If you hold an asset since 2022, 2023, I don't care. You buy every month the same, let's say $30 per month. You sell 50% at the top. What will be the better strategy? Keep DCAing after selling, or just stop and leave the 50% back? Let me know in the chat, because I'm going to show you this today. I prepared this today because I think it's time to end the doom and gloom. I'm a data guy, show me the numbers, I'll analyze them, and I'll give you the data. And that's exactly what I did today. So, but like I was saying, they are talking about crypto. They are talking about stablecoins. They are talking about tokenization. And why are they talking about this? In Davos. We just had the World Economic Forum, and everyone is talking about crypto. Crypto had a major role there. Major role. And people think crypto is dead. And again, today I'm going to show you why my being dead on the sentiment is exactly what you want. And this is what I'm going to show you today. Okay, and obviously at the end we are going to look at some charts. If there are some trades, I'm going to share with you. And yeah, let's start with this, because I want to show you this from those that are here for a long time. Seeing this, it's crazy. Honestly, this is really crazy. And I'm not going to be the bearish doom and gloom. It's not my thing here. Just listen to this. Sorry, let me just take that banner so that you can see everything as supposed to, and then you'll be able to see it. I just need to remove that. Sorry, it's here. Okay, so let's look at this. This happened on, as I was telling you, on Davos. This is the governor of the Central Bank of France, and he's telling exactly what I'm telling today, okay? If I'd been in Davos 1 year ago, nobody spoke about stablecoins. And now they are fashionable, tokenization and stablecoins. RWAs, it's the thing on Davos, okay? You know why? It's not that hard to understand why, because they know that with stablecoins and with tokenization, they can charge the same and spend less. They can charge the same for a transfer, and they spend less. So there's more profit for them. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Also the same for tokenization. The rails will be quickly, okay? So let's watch this, okay? Because it was really crazy. Again, tokenization in Davos, okay? This is Davos. You know that in 2022, people were saying Bitcoin was for laundering money there, in Davos. And now they are talking about stablecoins and tokenization. But it's not just here, okay? We have more. I want to show you more. It's not just the Central Bank of France. I want to show you this. UBS, the CEO of UBS, look at what he's telling you.
I do believe that blockchain and that kind of technology is the future for the traditional banking business. So you will see a convergence of that. but we need to pay attention in making sure that at the end of the day, banks are, live out of trust, and people want to put their assets and their, whatever assets they have in a trusted place. And I would say that new technology still needs to prove itself over the years, and particularly after quantum computing.
Sergio, I want to thank you for coming.
Do you know what happened after this? UBS said they are going to open crypto trading to their customers. Exactly after this. And this is what's happening right now, okay? And I know that you are going to tell me that altcoins are rigged and everything. We are going to analyze that, okay? I'm just showing you. Like I said, I'm a data guy. I'm not here to spread fear or to spread bullishness. I'm a data guy. And when I show you the data, you can tell me if you agree or don't with me. But what I'm showing you right now, it's exactly this. It's exactly that Davos is talking about crypto. And this was not happening at this stage a year ago. Same here, Same here, okay? Where 𝗙𝗍 was there. 𝗙𝗍 was in jail 1 year ago, okay? We had 𝗙𝗍 in jail a year ago. Now he's speaking in Davos. Now he's speaking at Davos. He's not. Do you understand the shift here? Honestly, do you understand the shift that we are seeing here in our industry? And I'm doing this because I want people to say that altcoins are wrecked. I know there are always a few here, and I want them to come here and say, yeah, but the altcoins are wrecked, crypto is wrecked. I want them to come to the shed. Today, I want you here. So like I was saying, 𝗙𝗍 was here. I don't know if you agree what he's going to say. I'm going to show you, and I want to know your opinion. I'm not going to go on this, but do you understand this? Do you understand that you have central bank governors, we have Larry Fink, CEOs of banks, everyone talking about crypto in Davos, the World Economic Forum, a guy that was arrested a year ago, now speaking at Davos. Now let's going to listen what 𝗙𝗍 said, okay? And this, I want to know your opinion. And always, please, tell me on the chat from where you are watching. I always like to map the audience.
If you look at a 5-10-year horizon, it's very easy to predict. We're going to go up. If you look at a 1-year horizon, which is like what the most of the common right. Framework is, 2026, I'm not sure. You may be, I think I have very strong feelings that it will probably be a super cycle.
Be a super cycle.
2026, yeah.
Do you agree with this? I'm not going to say we are going to have a super cycle, okay? Two things that we are not allowed to say right now on the YouTube, X, whatever. Alt season and super cycle. But let me know if you agree with 𝗙𝗍. I want to know on the chat.
For Bitcoin?
For Bitcoin.
And what super cycle to you means what?
Well, normally Bitcoin follows 4-year cycles historically. If you look at historic data, like every 4 years, there's a all-time high and then there's a drop. But I think this year, given the U.S. being so pro-crypto and every other country is kind of following, I do think we will see this. We will probably break the 4-year right. cycle. Yeah.
So the reason why he's saying this is because we are waiting for clarity. Two clarities. Clarity Act that will bring clarity to the industry. And there's been a great discussion about this. We know Coinbase decided to take the support out. I don't agree with those sunglasses. At the beginning, I think it was Macron, but then I saw it was 𝗙𝗍. But like I was saying, Coinbase is still negotiating, whatever. And I think it's coming, but everything happens right now. Now there might be a delay because of the snowstorm that is facing the US. And if you are in the US, I hope everything is okay with you and everything is going to be okay. But we should have a Clarity Act markup on next week, okay? We should have that. But let's see. This was shared yesterday. They are doing everything for the markup. They want to approve this. I think there's a lot of interest in this, to be honest, from both sides. I think my honest opinion and take is that the delay, it was all orchestrated for some reason, okay? This is just my opinion. I don't think there was any reason for that delay. I don't think there was any reason for that clash between Coinbase and the banks because the other crypto companies didn't have the same opinion. It was just Coinbase and it looks like 𝗕𝗏𝗄𝗧. But yeah, let's listen.
Where do we stand today with this?
Well, Cheryl, it's great to be with you. This is really an important priority, not only for President Trump, but for Republicans here in the House. where we've worked for 4 years on market structure legislation, and we've passed it twice. We passed it in the last Congress, my bill called Fit 21, and then this Congress, just last July, we passed the Clarity Act, which is what the Senate is debating. And the Clarity Act got 78 Democratic votes here in the House. We lay out the strict rules for market structure on how to treat a digital asset as a commodity or as a security, how you store it, how you can custody it, how it can be used for collateral, how banks.
We should have clarity this week. Okay, we should have the clarity this week, or at least the markup. But the thing is, like I was saying, there's a big snow coming to the US. I think it's really serious from what I saw. So we might have a delay. Okay, we probably are going to have a delay again on this. Should be. I understand the delay now. Okay, if there's a storm, no one is going there to vote. So yeah, that makes all sense. But then there's something that I want to show you, because I really want to go on this. Okay, because I'm not how can I say it? A doom and doom guy. I'm not that type of person. I'm never going to show you fear. When I think I need to be bearish, I'll be bearish. But 𝗙𝗍, and I know you don't like 𝗙𝗍. I'm okay with that. But he tweeted this, okay? And I did an exercise. That's why I want to know your opinion. And this is why I asked at the beginning of the stream. If you bought $30 of crypto since 2022, beginning of 2022, and you kept it, doing this strategy, buying every month till 31 of December of 2025, would you be in profit or would you be at a loss? Also, if you sold 50% of an asset at the top, would you be better to stop DCAing or keep DCAing? Because this is a really important exercise, okay? 𝗙𝗍 tweeted this. Buy now, hold now, retire in a few years. I don't know if this is true, not financial advice. I'm just telling you that this made me do an exercise, okay? And I tried to be, so you are saying you are at a loss. Okay, I have someone saying here that a loss. I would like more opinions. Let me know, because I'm going to show you this. I tried to be more, I didn't went to meme coins, of course, but I did an exercise. And I think you are going to find this really, really funny, okay? And this is what I did. And I'll show you this. So, if you bought $30, I'm going to give you the time frame. $30 every month of 10 assets. I'm going to show you now which are the assets. Since 1 of January of 2022, before the major crash, it was in November, and you stopped DCAing in 31 of December of 2025, 3 years. And I have two exercises. One, you sell 50% of the top of every asset between this time frame. The other one, you sell at the top, but you keep doing DCA. And this is fact, this is numbers, and I can share this with you later, okay? And if you sold 50% and continue to DCA, your portfolio right now, today, this is today, I did this right before the show, will be with more profit and more returns than if you sold at 50% and stopped DCA. Okay? Stop DCA. This is facts. Okay? And now I'm going to show you. This is the breakdown that I have. Like I said, I tried to have everything. I have Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, HBAR, AVAX, Dodge, Sol, Link, XRP. I have all of them here. Okay? And let me know if you can see the numbers. Well, I hope so. But I'm going to show you this. You can be able to see this later. Like I was saying, if you bought $30 per month, that will be around $1,440 per asset in 3 years. Okay? In all of these assets, you'll still be in profit, no matter what you did. If you sold 50% at the top and keep buying $30, if you sold 50% at the top and you stop buying $30. This is numbers. You wouldn't be at a loss. So, why I'm doing this exercise? First, I saw the tweet from 𝗙𝗍, and I want to see if it was true or not. Okay, if you could hold and do this. Second, I know a lot of people is telling you that holding altcoins is shit. Sorry, you shouldn't do it. That they holding Bitcoin is where you'll make more money, etc. Facts, numbers. That's not the right thing. That's not true. And I'm telling you, if you DCA every month, on periods where no one is looking at crypto, because that's what it did in this exercise. Crypto was dead in 2022. It was still the laundering money thing. It was still the criminals thing in 2022. No one cared about the market. No one. And if you did this, you'd be in profit. If you sold 50% at the top and you invested $30 per 10 assets, that's around $300 per month. Look, you'd be with cash. If you sold 50% and kept DCAing, you'll be 20,000K in cash, 33% total portfolio, and your crypto portfolio will be valued at $13,000, almost 14. If you stop DCAing but still sold at the top, the same amount like I told you, you'll be 20K in cash, 11 on your portfolio, crypto portfolio, and total $31,000. So I can zoom in if it's easier for you. Let me try to, I think it's here. Let me try to zoom in so maybe you can see better. Is it better now? Okay, yeah, now you can see better, right? I just zoom in. So, but do you understand what I'm showing here? This is what data tells us, okay? And when I tell you, I show you this why, it's because it's not financial advice, okay? But the time that I did most money is when nobody cared about it. I wrote an article on X about silver. If you go to my X, you have the link on the description. I wrote that. Do you understand how crazy people call me for buying silver at $15, $20, $30? Look where is silver now. It's here, $100. Do you think buying silver here, and we can do that like this. Do you think buying silver here, it was a smart thing to do? Do you think that? No, of course not. You're stupid for buying silver here. And even here. Now you are smart, because now it's clear what happened, okay? Now it's clear there was a supply shock, that there was demand, there was everything. Because now it's obvious. The thing like here is like this. Where do you want to be? You want to be on the obvious crowd, or do you want to be on this crowd? I'm just telling you. Where do you want to be? Usually when things are dead, you are okay. And do you know why accumulation periods are good? Do you know why? Because you can increase your bags, so you can have more, okay, you can have a bigger moon bag if you want to. This is what this exercise shows you. This is what this exercise shows you. If you kept buying while no one cared, I would say till November 2024, that was an accumulation period, you'd be buying. You need to sell less to achieve your targets. You can leave a bigger moon bag or take the decision if you want to. Someone is asking here, how do you know it was at the top? It's easy to know that. At least for me, that I'm here since 2022, I had my targets. I showed you here already. H-bar, I sold that 10x, a part of my bag. And this is easy to do the exercise. But even if you go lower, you can lower the targets. You can do this and lower the targets if you want to. Okay? When I said at the top, it was an easy way to build this. I could have said that not at the top. I could have sold on the way up. It will be exactly the same exercise. Okay? So, but like I was saying, I had my targets, I defined my targets, and that's when I sell. So this is the same logic that I'm applying here, because this is my strategy. And has always been my strategy. Because I have my targets and I respect my targets. And with my targets, all these assets have been sold 50% at the top. Not the exact top, this is for an exercise-wise, of course. But you understand what I'm showing you here. You understand this, right? It's not that hard to understand. So like I was saying, it's not cool to buy here, but you are a genius because you bought here when prices are here. Okay? I'm not telling you to buy or sell anything. I'm just telling you what I do. And if it works for me, in theory, it should work for you, right? This is why, and you can see here, why I don't think that we are on the bear market, why I'm not panicking, because I'm facing all this doom and gloom and I'm still on profit, both on my holdings and both on my cash position that when I sold and I took profits. Numbers don't lie, okay? And this is why I like numbers. This is why I don't like numbers. Okay, let me know if this is clear to every one of you. I just want to know if everyone is clear, if this is clear to every one of you, because honestly, I'm really tired of seeing everyone telling you that holding altcoins is not good, that whatever you want to call it, okay? And that you should sell everything, whatever. Yeah, maybe you should. But if you sold partially, look at this. This is an investor portfolio. This is an investor portfolio. You buy, you sell profit, you sell some, you kept some, you have cash. And I'm talking about $30 per month. Or 1.5, almost 1.5K per month on total. Okay? It's not that hard to understand. So, two goals that I have here. I don't know if 𝗔𝗍 is right or not. I'm not telling that you will retire because of crypto. I think he's right about AI, but that's another thing. But you have a clear example here, and I'm going to leave you this here on the chat, and then we are going to add to the description. Let me just show you here. So you can clearly see here, okay? A clear exercise telling you everything you need to know. Okay, so the next time someone is telling you holding doesn't work, keeping your bags doesn't work, altcoins get you wrecked, just show you this and tell them, okay, tell me why. Why are you doing this? If you're talking about trading portfolio, that's different. I have my trading portfolio, but I have my old portfolio. We are investors here, right? We are traders and we are investors. We are both. We trade and we invest. And this is data facts, and that's always what you're going to have from me. Facts and data. And let me know if you have any questions. I just shared this with you. And if you have questions about this, whatever, just ping me on X, and then I'll be more than happy to help all this. I just wanted to give this exercise because I think it's important to understand that not everything is doom and gloom, and there's no bearishness here. Okay? You can hold altcoins, you can hold Bitcoin, you can hold whatever you want. Just one thing, okay? I'm a multi-cycle holder, as you already know, and these coins survive multi-cycles. Okay? Do you know which one didn't work? Do you know which one didn't work? BNB. BNB didn't work because it kept going higher. Okay, you have that example here. So I tried to cover everything. Just for you to understand the exercise of this here, beginning of 2022, so 2022 we had two major crashes. The first one was because of Russia and Ukraine. The second one was FTX. So the prices went really down. We start buying on this exercise before the crash, okay? And then we start to sell. We sell 50% at the top, let's say like this. The next week I can bring you this if you start selling in percentages. And there you go. This is the numbers, $30 per month, okay? If you want to know exact numbers, just go here and you check it, okay? Maybe I'll try to make this for your asset, but that's something that will take more time. And I want this to be to today's prices, okay? To today's price. So let me know if this was clear. Let me know if you understand this. And let me know if this made you feel better. Knowing that holding Bitcoin, Ethereum, and altcoins, it's a strategy. DCA, it's a strategy. It's not stupid, like someone tried to sell you. And that's what you can look at those people, the crew that the top is in or the top is out or whatever, or the bottom is in or not and is always moving. You can look at that and be scared all the time, or you can have data and facts. That's what I like, data and facts. And when I look at that, I sleep well. But this is just me. So I try to do this exercise, and yeah, let me know. Let me know what you think about this on the chat. Now let's look at the charts, and yeah, I'll try to bring more of this exercise to you because I think there's a lot of doom and gloom, and I don't like that. I don't like doom and I'm a guy that I like to be happy. I like to be happy. So let's go. Regarding Bitcoin, Right now, I'm not on any trade on Bitcoin. I won't be on any trade on Bitcoin until I have more clarity. Not the Clarity Act, because we don't know what's coming, but I want to understand what Bitcoin wants to do, okay? Because right now, for me, it's not clear, okay? It's not clear. We rejected here, 97,400, a big rejection, then it dropped all the way down. And, and yeah, I want to understand what's coming here. Just for you, just one thing. On the higher time frame, we are still Gucci. There's no problem, okay? We still have a higher low, and we haven't invalidated anything, okay? All these moves here are just for people to make doom and gloom videos or whatever. It's up to you. It's a price action, but it's a short time frame, okay? It's a shorter time frame. It's awesome for scalping, but more than that, yeah, it's just noise, in my opinion, okay? So we bounced it from here, $87, and yeah, and then we are consolidating here, which I don't think it's that positive, okay? I would prefer to see a bigger candle, a bigger one, like an impulsive candle. We are not seeing that right now, and so yeah. But I do believe that the most probable move, but I'm not trading, okay? Move might be trying the 92,500, 93 again, and then we need to see if it's going to fail. If it's going to fail, probably we're going to come lower, and this will be my targets here. Okay, so what I'm expecting right now, and I think this might be the move that, like I said, it's hard to read right now for me. I don't have any problem saying that, but I think that the probable move will be something like this, and if we reject here, then we might come lower. Okay, then we might come lower. If we can close above this here, then you invalidate this scenario here, okay? You invalidate this scenario here. That's what I believe, okay? And yeah, this is what I think is going to happen. I might be wrong. The other thing is, like, if we close below, I would say 87, around here, then this scenario is invalidated, and we're probably going straight here. Okay, this is what I'm seeing for Bitcoin right now, and that's why. And this is what I'm paying attention. That's why I'm not trying to. That's why I'm not trying to trade Bitcoin right now, because I want to see everything. Also, be careful with what's going to happen in the Middle East this weekend. Okay, it's another reason why I'm not trading actively, is that there might be some problems in the Middle East. Okay, but this is what I'm looking for. And so I'm going to stay with this. This is the scenarios I was looking for. Yeah. Guys, if you are going to the chat, talk about meme coins here, this is the worst chat for that. This is the worst chat for that. Okay? Talking about meme coins here, yeah, not with me. So just to let you know, I'm not going to talk any meme coins here, okay? Only AVAX. AVAX I might talk about. Now, moving forward, and before moving forward, I want you to remember this, okay? You have a link in the description. You have a massive bonus from B2Nix, and I have something for you, okay? In the next weeks, there will be some announcements, some news from my side. If you're not registered on B2Nix and you don't have a UID from B2Nix, you won't be able to join what I'm going to do, okay? I'm just telling you this, okay? The only thing that I ask is that you join B2Nix, you trade on B2Nix using the link below, and then there's something coming on the next days, I would say days, worst week. That's something coming, okay? But that's up to you. You have the link in the description, and yeah, I'm not going to tell you more because I don't want to tell you more. But there's something coming, and you need it to be on B2Nix. Easy as that. And if you want to trade in an environment like this, you have the bonus. Risk the bonus, not your profit. So again, moving to Ethereum. Ethereum kind of look like Bitcoin. I don't like this thing here, okay? I don't like these candles here. For me, it's okay. I'm not going to trade this. It's on the middle of nowhere, and yeah, I don't want to touch it. So, like I was saying, on Ethereum, I think that we might try to recover $3,000. We might try to do that. But yeah, it's lacking some strength here. I would like to see some strength here. It rejected the 3,400, unfortunately. And now we are seeing some weakness here. So I'll be careful with here. Okay, I would really be careful here. And if we recover $3,000 as support, I'll flip bullish, okay? But now we are in the middle of nowhere. We can come down to 2,890 and then go to 3,000. And yeah, this is no man's land for me. No man's land for me, and I'm not going to touch it, okay? Like I said, and also the Middle East situation. Regarding XRP, I'm buying XRP spot, okay? But this is me, you don't have to do it. So I would say that we have a good chance that we have a bottom here. We already tapped this 1 to 3 times, but it's showing some weakness. Like the entire market right now is showing some weakness. So I would say that we might be ranging here on this between $2, $1.30, $1.83. We might be ranging here for a while. I've said this and I'll keep saying this. Below $2,000, we need to be careful because we might go for $1.60, and I have that here. And I have that target here, and if I get it, I'll be a very happy person. But yeah, right now, if we don't recover the $2 quickly, I think we need to look at this, okay? But the thing is, like, we had so many taps on $1.80 that's being defended that it's really hard to understand, okay? It's really hard to understand this. So if you lose the invalidation for a move up for XRP, in my opinion, is losing $1.80. Okay, losing $1.80, I would say maybe this week here, let me just remove this. This was from previous streams. Maybe this week here is going to get touched. We're going to have a flush and touch that week. And that might be a good entry if you want to long it. If we get it, okay, it's not doing something like this, we can leave this here. Yeah. 1 stop per weekend is not that bad. So we can leave this here. Let's see if we are going to fill this week. I want a tight stop loss. Something like this. And then we're going to try a move higher. Okay, to around here. This is what I would do it, okay? I will do this. If it goes here, you can see I have the alert here. If it comes here, I'm going to take this trade, okay? Just being simple and clear with you. I'm going to take this trade if it's come here, okay? I'm not going to long it now. It might go higher, but yeah, Middle East, it's escalating, so I'm not going to take that. And you need to know when to trade and when not to trade. If you want to scalp I do that every day, okay? Maybe not on weekends, but what I do usually is that I take 1 or 2 hours, I scalp, that's my trading day, and I'm okay with that. If there's no major things happening, then I might trade for longer. But right now, I think I want to be careful here, okay? Also, I want to talk about Lighter. So I'm on this trade from Lighter. I'm telling you that I'm trying to get the bottom of Lighter, and I really want to take the bottom of Lighter. Yeah, it's being a mess, total mess, but I'm covered my Lighter AERO, okay? So any stop loss that I have is more than covered, but I want to catch the bottom of Lighter. So pay attention to Lighter, okay? We might have our low here. We might have done our low here. We recovered this resistance. We came lower this night, but now we are again above $1.75. And if we can hold the $1.75, I think we are okay for continuation, okay? But the true confirmation, it's here, okay? And just let you know, this is not my final TP. Probably if this confirms, I'm going to keep the trade open. But like I was saying, here, it's where you're going to invalidate that we are not coming lower anymore, okay? So we need to understand if you are now putting a higher high and you are going to put a higher low and they are going for a higher high, and then we have our reversal or not. So this is a risky trade, but I think it's a trade that is going to pay off when you catch it. it's like trying to catch the Bitcoin bottom when you're at the bear. It's exactly the same. You know you're going to get stopped 1, 2, or 3 times, but when you get it, it's more than enough to pay all the stop loss that you might have. So you have people from Zurich here, awesome, in Dubai. Okay, so let me know in the chat on the chat if you want me to see something. Any charts and no memes. The only meme that I talk about is AVAX. Okay, it's AVAX. It's the only one, and it's a really meme. It's a big meme. Okay, this is a big meme. It's trying. I know what's happening. I hold AVAX. Okay, and I think AVAX is a great chain. But I don't know what's happening with AVAX right now, okay? But I have it, and I hold it. And if you go here, I think AVAX is one of the worst. No, it's not the worst. Yeah, it's not the worst one. Ethereum is no, exactly. If you stop DCA, AVAX was the worst one. Okay, I'm almost sure. Yeah, even with DCA, AVAX is still the worst one. So yeah, I don't know why, but I really like AVAX. I really like it. So yeah, you are asking for the AERO? Yeah, sure. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop these live streams on the next time. And only people that register on Bitfinex, I'm going to start a private Zoom and we'll do another hour of live trading. Let me know what you think about that. AERO all the support. I don't know when I draw this here. Actually, I don't know, but probably it was last week. And you only hear people ask me for AERO. But I don't know when I draw this. It was not this week on the Portuguese stream, so probably it was on here on last Saturday. It came to support and it reacted. So yeah, it's not bad. I will not trade now, like I told you, Middle East situation, etc. But it reacted where it should react. Let me check one thing. Yeah, it's a mess here. Yeah, be careful here, okay? We need to move higher. We need to move above at least 52 cents, let's say like this. We need to move this. We need to move higher than this, if to be sure. So let me see more. CANTON. We talked this about, I remember this one. I didn't took this trade, but I think it was from my Portuguese stream this week. Someone asked me about it and I said, this is just a feeling that this might work, and it's working. So yeah, see, now I'm going to have a good Saturday. This was on Wednesday, yeah. I remember this. This is on the Portuguese stream. By the way, if you speak Portuguese, I go live every day on Crypto Banter Portugal or Portuguese. Every day. You have the link in the description. Follow us there, because there you can watch me, see me every day. There's therapy session every day, like I said. Sometimes we laugh, sometimes we cry, but at least we do everything together, and we do it in Portuguese. So join me there if you haven't followed us yet. Yeah, but what can I tell you? This was a trade that I was going to take. That I didn't take, but I had the feeling it would be a good one. This was paper trading. Now it's at support, so yeah, I think we can go for continuation if there's no drama. If there is no drama in the Middle East, if Bitcoin doesn't decide to test 85, 84, I think we can go for continuation here. No problem about that. No worries about this, to be honest. I think it's not a bad chart. Quant. Quant for me is in an accumulation period. I've told you this. In my opinion, Quant is on an accumulation period. Now, right now it's at support. If you want to try something here, yeah, I know if I get stopped, I'll get everyone on the next stream. And I need to deal with that. But yeah, if you want to long this year, it's a risky one, okay? This is a risky long. But if you want to, let me see, what do I have here? Yeah, this is really risky. But if you want to do something like this, you need to be at least, I think the risk reward is not here. Maybe you can try this. Yeah, I'll do this. If I was trading, I'll take this trade. Yeah, I don't think there's any. Yeah, I'll take this trade. Maybe I'll be a bit lower. And I'll take this. It's yeah. I will take this trade. I had no problem with this. Yeah, this is a trade I will take. I'm not touching my phone, so I'm not taking the trade. Okay, like I said, today I'm busy because I'm building something for you guys, so I won't be able to trade actively. But this is something I will take. Okay, more ONDO. ONDO. Someone asked me about ONDO this week, and I think the chart didn't look really well. Yeah. I don't know when I draw this. I think it was on my stream also. Yeah. If you believe ONDO is going to recover, and now it's testing the resistance as support, and the support failed. Check on the low time frame. Yeah. If it was here, I would have taken the trade. Now I think it might be risky. Yeah, you need to subscribe and like the shows, okay? And please let me know where we are going, where we are watching. So where you are watching, please, and let me know if you like the idea. Every Saturday after I do the live stream, I end the stream, then I start a private Zoom, and we all do live trading together. Let me know about that. We might do it. I don't know. It's raining in Portugal. It's cold. I don't want to go outside. And maybe we can do that. So, more. I'm spot only. My hand is $100 in 10. Where? On Quant? Nah. I'm not. Okay. I know. Let me know if I find the short. I think it was this one. Let me see. No. Yeah. So I talked about Quant before on the channel. I think it was here. And I said this, okay? And it's up to you. I'm not just telling you because you are telling me that you want to get out. I have Quant. Quant is the reason. How can I say this? Quant is the reason. Quant was the token that really changed my life. Okay, I bought Quant really early, and then it had a major pump. This is not the best short. The best short is the KuCoin one. And I gave this example a lot of times, and I'm going to give it again. So I bought Quant here, like a lot. I was really lucky. I even bought it lower than $30. It was around $20 or something like this. So, and then I sold it on the way up. And this was a crazy move, okay? And this is one of the tokens that really helped me to change my life and to embrace crypto. And now I'm here talking with you on the Banter channel, okay? My background, look, for you to understand, I started at the bank, then I was at the financial institution. And in 2021, I quit. Okay, I quit. I said, look, I don't want to work for anyone now. I don't need to, luckily. I invested in crypto. I believe. This is why I'm such a believer in holding. Okay? Because it worked for me. It changed my life. And when I'm here telling you, showing data, facts, and numbers, it's just not a random thing. It changed my life. I stopped working for other people because I bought when no one cared. I sold, and I had enough money, so I didn't have to work for anyone else. Okay? This is why I'm like this. And I know it works. If it works for me, it should work for you. And I'm the most transparent person with all of you. So just for you to be aware of this, this was Quant. And regarding this, I want to tell you something. Quant is, I really like Quant, and I think Quant might perform really well. I don't know your situation, okay? I don't know why you want to sell it. I don't know if it's the pressure, you have a lot of money invested, whatever. But I gave this example here, okay? If you want to take a risk, if you want to risk 30% for a chance of a 400%, or maybe let's say 10x, for me, Quant is one of the tokens that might deliver you that, okay? But this is just my opinion. And I tell you why, because there's only 14 million tokens of Quant. No more, okay? No more of that. Quant is delivering. Quant network is being used. Quant is going to be needed for the Quant mainnet, okay? So this is not an endorsement. I'm fully invested in Quant. I have Quant, okay? But I want you to understand what Quant is. Okay, I might be wrong. It might go to zero, okay? But when you see what they are doing, and when you have the CEO of the Quant company saying, I don't care about your complaints about the prices, I'm here to deliver a product, and when the product is delivered, everything else will come to place. This is what I want to listen from a CEO. Okay, I've said this several times. So it's up to you if you want to exit at break even. I think if it's going to let you sleep well at night, do it. Okay, I'm just giving you my perspective, and it's not. I usually don't do this. Okay, usually when people tell me I want to sell at break even, I say go for it. I think it's wise, whatever. But on Quant, I think you should study the project, do the research, see what they are doing, and then take that decision. And this is just my 2 cents about Quant. So let me see. It's running in Marbella. Yeah, I love Marbella. I really like Marbella. Let me see more tokens that you were asking. AXX. This wasn't a tier recently, right? Let me see. Yeah. This will retrace for sure. Well, someone yesterday was saying on my community, the Portuguese one, there goes the alpha price action with corrections, right? Because of silver. There's no correction in silver, because we are always saying that the alpha price action needs to have pumps and corrections, right? Go higher, low. And someone wrote, yeah, but that's not the case for silver. I would be careful here. I don't like this. Let's see here. Yeah, this might retrace. Probably it will retrace. Okay. This is a hard one to read. Because now it's at support, and but I don't think it's going to for continuation. Might be wrong here, but yeah. If I wanted to take a trade here, I'll be looking for only in this area. I'll be looking for a trade. The best are, and this is a risky one. It's paper trading. I'm not going to take it, but I want to check it on the next Saturday. I would be taking this. Yeah, I will take this. In the RR, it's horrible. Maybe a little bit lower. Yeah, I'm not going to take this trade. I just want to see what's going to happen, because when you have a pump like this, it needs to retrace. Okay, it should retrace. This is not silver. This is AXX. So yeah, probably it will get stopped again. I'm not trading this. Just paper trading. Just see if I was correct. And we can come here on next Saturday to see if I'm correct and I break a bar. If I'm wrong, you troll me. So it's a win-win situation for both. And so let's see. But I'm going to leave this here and see what's going to happen. And I want to just do here. So if I'm start to get stopped, I will know to bring this on the next show. Kronos, crypto.com. It had a pump this week, right? Or tried to pump. I'm a big believer in CRO, so again, it's the thing with CRO. Yeah, see, I remember when I posted this, before this major pump. Look, I could have on the exercise we did here. I didn't put CRO, and I could have done it, okay? But this was a big outlier. This was because of the partnership with the Trump company, and yeah, but this is a perfect situation. You had all this time. Okay, thank you for asking, because this just validated the points of my stream today. You had all this time. It was there. No one cared about it, whatever. And maybe it can go lower, okay? We can go to a bigger time frame and you had more time, okay? But yeah, look, usually this happens. Consolidates, pump, consolidates, pump. Now it's going to consolidate, probably going to get another pump, okay? But look, you had all this time, okay, to buy around, I don't know, 10 cents, 7 cents, whatever. And then it went to 38 cents out of nowhere. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Thank you for asking this. So regarding CRO right now, it's at support, but CRO, you need to understand one thing that's really important. It's a cashback token, okay? Cashback token. So what does this mean? When something is pumping, people sell the cashback token to buy that token. So CRO dumps. If the market is dumping and people are seeing the cashback dollar or euro value going lower, they sell the cashback. They stack fiat. Don't ask me why, but they do it. And so, yeah, I'm bullish. I think Crypto.com will be Revolut on steroids. If you go to my ex, I joke about that a lot. I think that's what's going to happen with Crypto.com. I'm invested on Kronos. I have a lot of tokens from when I used to use the card and before they slashed the cashback. So yeah, I do believe it's going to perform well, but I know it's a cashback token, so I know there's volatility here. So just don't go all in on cashback tokens, okay? But yeah, it's holding support right now. And if you can hold this, the thing here is like, if we are going to 85, maybe this week was going to get filled, okay? There was something that happened this week that maybe, there's no maxi here today. Usually they always come here. But usually, what happened this week is that we had Bitcoin dropping 10%, and altcoins dropping 15%. And usually when Bitcoin drops 10%, altcoins drop 20, 25, 30%, and there was some strength on the market, on the altcoin market, okay? I know everyone is going, I know a lot of people are not going to agree, whatever, data facts, that's what I have. So yeah, let's see. If we go to 84, 85, and there's some flush on the market, or maybe some weeks to clean some longs, we might come here. Worst case scenario, we are going to fill the week. Maybe just like that damage week when there's a flush, you just see it going down, then it recovers immediately. That probably is going to happen. That's something that might happen. More. Is there more? Or are they going to close the show? Let me see. No one asks for CRO convex today. People use silver. Tell me, when do you use silver? I know in the industry use silver, but let me know, when do you use silver? And I have silver coins, but when do you use it? The industry is using silver. The same way that I told you that the industry is going to start to use crypto. It's not that hard to understand. Okay. So, guys, going to wrap up here. Thank you for being here. Like I said, this was a show to tell you that old is not a bad strategy. DCA is not a bad strategy. And everyone is talking about crypto right now. Thank you for being here. Follow me on X, because now I'm going to start to be more active. I'm just building something, and then I think all of you will enjoy if you join me, of course. And see you all next week. Remember, be careful this weekend with the Middle East situation, and subscribe to the channel, leave the like, and pay attention to my X. News are